What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome back today to another instalment of our Blackburn Rovers career mode road to glory, where today we are going to be entering the January transfer window and what is going to be a bit of a special episode. Now, with you guys have suggested so many players for us to sign, and if you've got any more, let me know in the comment section down below. But just to say briefly, a massive thank you for all those suggestions. We're not going to be able to sign all of them, obviously, because I'll show you in a second. There's just so many of them, but hopefully we can strengthen the squad, and it's going to be quite interesting because today we're probably going to be simming some of the games, simming all the games actually, focusing on the transfers, and we're going to split it into two, maybe even three parts of a transfer window, so I can get some input from you guys on what we do. So no deals will be done without your knowledge, hopefully. That's the idea anyway. But to start things off, we've got a game at home against Rochdale. Like I said, we will be simming these games, so what I think we're going to do for today's episode is we're going to quickly sim the games against Rochdale and then against Scunthorpe. That then takes us into the January transfer window, where we're going to sim the game against Rotherham, and then we're going to go all the way up to the game against Stoke, which is where we're going to end the episode. And then we might play the Stoke game at the start of the next episode, then sim another three. So hopefully, like I said, we won't be doing any transfer business without you guys being involved in it. But interestingly, we're going to be starting off the episode with a bit of transfer business, because we've actually had a transfer offer for Danny Graham for a QPR of £470,000. Now, Danny Graham is a player that we are looking to sell. That is common knowledge. I think I've let you guys know that. He's worth 600k. But he is in his last year of his contract, so I think we're going to sell him. I mean, look there, we rejected an offer of 950k from him, which we really should have accepted that in hindsight. I think, truth be told, we're just going to accept this offer of 470k from QPR because the fact that he's in his last year of the contract. If it goes to January, I believe we could lose him on a free, so we don't want to do that. So I'm just going to accept that straight away. That is the first bit of business. Now, secondly, this is where I want some input from you guys. We have had some injuries in central midfield lately. Now, these injuries have meant that people like DuPont have been coming into the team who wouldn't normally play. But what I want to know is, do you think we should get rid of the loan players that are injured? Now, one of those is Raheem Harper, but the trouble is, if I can find him, where are you, Harper? In fact, let's do this by position if I can. So, if we go here, he's a central midfielder. So Raheem Harper, he's 17 years old. He's injured for another, how long is he out for? I'm not even sure, but he's currently injured, I think, unless he's just come back this moment. I want to sign him. We've got him on loan. I want to sign him. I think he'd be a great player for us to bring in. You can currently see he's on loan to us. I don't know where he's on loan from, but he's only worth 925k. He's got a decent rating. He's only 17 years old. He's only on £1,000 a week for us right now. 1,400 is his complete wage, I think. So if we can get him in, that would be amazing. So I don't want to lose Harper, but there are a couple of other players we've got in on loan. Now, Reece Nelson's been decent. I don't want to get rid of him. Another player is Elliot Bennett, who's been solid for us, but he's another one whose contract's running out. And obviously, he's getting on a bit. He's not what he used to be. I think if we can get some money for Bennett, we might sell him. I might stick him on the transfer list now, actually. And Peter Whittingham is another one. You can see value of 625k, 9 grand a week he's on, and he never even plays. But for some reason, I can't transfer list him. I don't know if that's because I already have or what, but yeah, we can't transfer list him. But I'd accept an offer for him if it came in. Chapman, is he on loan as well? I think Chapman is someone that's in on loan. Yeah, he's in on loan, but he's another player that's doing quite well. He's another one that I wouldn't mind bringing in the long term. Elliot Bennett, 29 years old, 900k's worth. He's on £7,900. His his contract runs out in 7 months. I think we're going to add him to the transfer list to see if we can get some money for him rather than losing him on a free. Dak, let's have a look who's on not got long left in the contract. Now, another one is Antonsen. Did not know he was a loan player for us. Did not know he's been doing really well for us, obviously. So we do need to bring in another striker, especially considering we're selling Danny Graham. Washington's been injured, so that's something that we do need to look at. Anyone else is not a loan, eh? No, he's not a loanee. He's just running out, but we're not too bothered about him. Let's have a look at anyone else that could potentially be a loan player. Chapman is, we know. Bennett's just expiring. Tomlinson, that's fine. He doesn't look great. Harper's a loan. Nelson's a loan. We've got so many loan players. It's crazy. Downing is a loan. Now, we could terminate Downing. He's only on £3,200 a week. I think we'll keep him just for decent backup, to be completely honest. We've got Elliot Ward here. He's one that's just running out, but he's 32 years old. That's absolutely fine. We'll probably stick him on the transfer list as well, actually. I wouldn't mind if he went, free us up a bit more in the wage department. 7 months there is Nyambe. He's not a lone player. Now, interestingly, Niambe's not alone playing. He's someone that I don't want to lose. So we're actually going to offer him a new contract, I think. So let's see if we can do that. Let's go to contract negotiations and see if we can extend the deal of Niambe. Because, you know, he's been a good player for us. We don't want to lose him on a free. And he's very, very young as well. So if we can tie him down to a long-term contract, that'd be absolutely fantastic. So he wants to be an important player. That's fine. He's playing week in, week out for us at the moment. A lot of potential. That's absolutely fine. Right, contract length. He wants a 4-year deal. That, again, is absolutely ideal. We don't want to let him go in any short-term deals, because if he's growing the rate he is, then there is going to be interest from other clubs. So if we can get him on a 4-year deal, that would be absolutely fantastic. So that's a good start to the negotiations. And our client isn't considering a release clause. That's fantastic as well. Superb. So it's just going to come down to the wages. He's currently on 1,200. I mean, some of our main players are on about 6 to 9 grand a week as it stands. So what does he want now? They're going to let us do this. Now, currently, like I say, he is on... Oh, wow, okay, whoa, that's not what I want to do. I don't mind Niambe going up to 4 grand a week. In fact, oh my lord, I don't mean to be doing that. I wouldn't mind him going up to 4,500, because he's a player that's starting week in, week out. He's got a lot of potential. Signing on bonus, I don't think we can give him. Let's see what they say to that. So, fingers crossed that'll do the job. So 4 grand a week, it's more than doubling what he's on, 4.5 grand. Hopefully, that will be enough to get him to sign. Let's see what they say to that. 4,500. We're not willing to give him a signing on bonus. Yeah, that's fine. What do they say to that? My client wants to stay here. We can accept a 3,800 wage, but we're looking for a signing on bonus of 58 grand and 150 grand after 20 clean sheets. Let's counter that. So that's fine. So, bonus, we'll turn that down a bit. We'll turn that to 100 grand, let's say. Wage and signing on, let's turn that down to, let's say 50. And then we'll tune the wages up just slightly to 4 grand. So, see what they say to that. Hopefully that'll be enough. I feel like that's a very fair deal. And it's something that we don't want to lose. So, is that going to be good? Let's skip that. 3,000. Oh, okay. Can we not offer him £3,800? Because I'm sure we've been offering that. I don't understand. Do they want more than that? 3,800? I thought that's what they're asking for. Okay. That is bizarre. I swear to God, we gave him 4.5 grand and he was like, no, we only want 3,800. We only want 3,800. Maybe I was reading that wrong, I don't know. But we've got it done anyway. His contract is 4 years. We've just done 4 years and it says there 3 years. That's kind of bizarre. But hopefully that will tie him down, which is the main thing. But let's move on now. Let's sim this game against Rochdale. Hopefully get 3 points. And then do a bit more wheeling and dealing. So we're going with our strongest possible team, obviously, apart from the few injuries that we've got. We should be getting a win here. It's Rochdale. Let's just skip to the end if we can. We do get the 2-1 win. Fantastic goals for Antonsen and for Tabla as well. So that's a good start to the episode in terms of games. So we've had a scout report back on Ben Woodburn as well. 67 rated at 1.4 million. Look at those wages, though. That's going to count him out straight away. 27.5 grand he's on, so we won't be able to get Woodburn in, unfortunately. But certainly one we can look at in the future. But interestingly, we've also had our monthly scouting update now. Can we... 70 to 94. This guy looks like he could be decent, but he hasn't got a face, and that really puts me off if I'm being honest. I know that sounds a bit stupid, but... Oh, some of these guys look good, though. Some of these guys look good. And then the one that's got the face, 69 to 93. I think we'll just continue scouting all of these, but personally, I don't like bringing in players when I haven't got a face. I know that sounds really, really stupid, but... in theory then, Ichizo Itu is the only player that we're looking at there. But still, 69 to 93, he looks half decent, that's got to be said. So we're now at our second game of today's episode that we're going to be simming. We're at home again, this time against Scunthorpe. We're adjusting team again because of the injuries. We won the last one, 2-1. Can we get another 3 points here? Let's find out. This one again is in the league. We'll sim to the end and we actually lose 1-0. That is disappointing, that's got to be said. The first points we've dropped in absolutely ages. But that's what you get when you sim games, I suppose. Thankfully, we have got quite the lead at the top of the table. So you can see we did bring in Ichizo Itu into the team. His overall rating is currently only 44, which is absolutely abysmal. But he has got a good potential, so we're going to keep him there for now. Hopefully, if that potential can stay at that top end, sort of mid to high 80s, that'll be fantastic. And he'll certainly be one that's worth keeping an eye out for, that's for sure. So we've now hit the 1st of January. You can see we've had the important transfer information. We've had Danny Graham leaving the club. The board has allocated 325 grand of that to the transfer budget. And we've also got the youth squad monthly report. Has much changed here? Oh, so he's still 93. 73 to 93. This guy looks like he could be amazing. He's a central midfielder, Ikiozo Itu. But, wow, that is, that could be a Wonderkid we've got on our hands right there. That could be a Wonderkid. Also worth showing you guys, you suggested so many players. I'm going to show them your name in the transfer hub, and I'm going to show you who we're going to concentrate on trying to get in. Now, there's so many names here. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Angel Gomez is a player that you guys constantly in the comments, constantly are getting on to me to sign. Now, he's worth 1.2 million. His wages are 13 grand. I'm going to do everything I can to bring this guy into the club. He looks like an incredible, incredible talent, that's for sure. The other player that I think we want to go in for is Junior Hoylett, who his contract is running out. So I think if we can get him on a free transfer for next season, that would also be fantastic. And also another striker. So I think our main three targets are going to be Angel Gomez, Junior Hoylett, and perhaps Brereton, who's a player with a lot of potential as well. So again, there's so much value there. 1.6 million for him. There's another 1.2 million for Gomez. Hoylett, hopefully we can get on a free. We're never going to be able to get all of them in, but hopefully we can do some good business. And if we move players on as well, that will help matters. Another game that we're going to be simulating, though, is away in the league against Rotherham. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points this time. We lost the last game, of course, but simulating, you never know what to expect. This is going to be the last game that we've seen in today's episode, but we do come away with a 3-1 win this time. 3-1 win this time. Tabler gets 2, which is nice, and Dominic Samuel with the other. But now we're going to be focusing for the rest of this episode solely on transfers. I think it's going to be a shorter episode than normal, but because I want to discuss the transfers with you guys, you want to, need to let me know what we're doing. I think it's worth breaking up into portions, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. But we've got an international management offer and a press conference which we're not interested in. Let's see if we can get the ball rolling on some of these deals, shall we? Guys, we've arrived at the day of the Stoke game in the Cup, and nothing at all has really happened, because I think we're in a position right now where we need a couple of people to sell or to be moved on until we can do anything. So I'm going to sim this Stoke game, and we're going to take it up to the game against Wimbledon, which is where we will 100% end the episode. But what I really want to know from you guys is, should we cancel some of the loans we've got in? Should we, what do you think we should do for the club? I know it's going to be a shorter episode than normal, but should we just try and get someone like Angel Gomez in on loan rather than trying to sign him, and then hopefully we can sign him next season? I'm really interested to see what you think, but we're going to sim this game against Stoke City. I did say I might play some of the FA Cup games, but I don't think we're going to concentrate too much. The main focus at the moment is the league, of course, so we're going to sim this game as well. So it's going to be a completely simmed episode, which is something that I don't normally like to do, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. We actually lose the game 3-0. We are, of course, against Premier League opposition. It's a Chuba-moting hat-trick as it happens, but before I can really act or do anything, we need to sell players, unless you want me to loan in the likes of Angel Gomez. We should take a look actually at Junior Hoylett. It's going to be interesting to see what his wage demands are, but again, we're in a bit of a predicament because we haven't really got that much money left. We've got no money to do like a signing on fee or anything like that, so let's just have a look, see if we can even get him on a free or someone. I think Hoylett was one of them. Let's have a look. Approach to sign. To be honest, I think I'm going to end the negotiations here, lads, because I know that we are not going to be able to get... hopefully we can talk to him at some point again soon in the future, because I know for a fact he'll come round. We'll be able to talk to him soon. We've been here before, but it's going to be a case of we might be able to get one of either Hoylett, Angel Gomez on loan, or maybe a striker. You guys really need to look through this list on screen now and let me know what player you think we should go for, what player you think we need the most. I mean, Gomez would be a fantastic signing, but he would only be on loan until perhaps next season, where we've got the option to bring him in on a permanent. Someone like Brereton would be fantastic, but again, I don't think we've quite got the money right now. So realistically, we're looking at people that we can either sign on a pre-contract, like a Junior Hoylett, or we're looking at bringing in Angel Gomez on loan, and then, like I say, hopefully signing him next season on a permanent. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section down below. But I'm going to sim forward now to the dawn of the game against Wimbledon, and then we're going to end this episode, assuming nothing else happens. In fact, let's do the training as well. See, this is the problem we're going to have now, because Elliot Bennett's running out of contract, and Nottingham Forest have approached to sign him. Now, we want to get him gone as soon as we can. We've actually had some prize money from the FA Cup, which will help, but I would prefer to get a bid in and to let him go now, rather than him going on a free. So there's nothing we can really do about that, unless we can hope that a team wants him now rather than they're willing to wait. But that is where we're going to end this episode. There's a lot for you guys to let me know in the comment section down below. Realistically, I think it's going to be, do we get Angel Gomez on loan, or just leave him and try and get him on a permanent next season, or loan him and then try anyway to sign him on a permanent next season? Do we go for Junior Hoylett on a pre-contract and use all our wages on that? Do we go for someone else on that list? Someone like Brewerton perhaps we could get on loan? I want you guys to look at the list I showed you before. In fact, I'll leave it on screen now. You can see, by the way, Messi got Player of the Year. That's pretty cool. I'm going to leave the list on screen to end this off. Let me know if there's a particular player here, because I think we might be able to go after one of these players as long as it's on a pre-contract or a loan deal, because transfer budget-wise, we haven't got enough to be splitting it between both, essentially, wages and transfer fee. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Let me know if there's any other players that you're recommending, but realistically, try and pick someone off this list that we should go for, and that is what we'll target in the next episode. I really, really appreciate that, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a big thumbs up. Like I say, leave your suggestions in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in tomorrow's video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, lads. Nidge out.